Are you, like a lot of people, feeling like you've got a lot of competition and you're trying to stand out in that competition? That's what a woman said to me the other day. She's in financial services. I said, whoa, that's very competitive. And she said, yes, and I can't get people to talk to me because they've already talked to people or they don't think they need what I have. The issue was that she didn't understand how to speak to the real needs and problems that her prospective clients had. She didn't know how to describe how she could help them. And she was leaving them with the impression that she was just like everybody else. The goal here is for you to stand out. Hi, I'm Lorna Rasmussen, and from here in Costa Rica, I talk to a lot of people, and it's becoming really evident that as people go out and start really networking and getting involved again, that they're finding it's hard to get people to listen to them. I believe it's simple as 1, 2, 3. Number one, they are not articulating the problem that those prospects have, that they have a solution to. And it's not just that you want to articulate the problem, you want to use their language. I did a blog a couple of weeks ago on this very subject, and I'll put it in the notes below. It's having the language so that the person says, she gets me, she understands me, she knows what I'm dealing with. The second thing is that you articulate how you can fix that problem. So what you want to do is make a list of the problems and then make a list of how the benefits you bring to solving those problems. Then with those two things in mind, you want to pick the most powerful for the person that you're speaking to and say it in such a way that they get a mental image of that you can solve their problem. So it's not so important that you tell them how you solve the problem, it's you tell them that you can solve the problem. And let me give you an example. And my favorite example is what my son did. This was years ago when people were just starting to get online, just starting to create websites. People were very confused. They were not technological at all. And people were coming to them and saying, you need a website, and they didn't know how, and they didn't know, and they were price gouging, all kinds of things were going on. So people were really confused. We go to a networking thing, and he's, again, a web designer, standing across the room from me. He stands up and says, I'm a translator. And I couldn't believe it. I said, what is he talking about? And then he said, I translate between what you need and is important to your business and the internet and the web. I get rid of the confusion. That was it. And he had a line of people lined up to talk with him because that was the issue that people had. They were confused. They didn't understand, and he was going to translate that for them. That's one example. A second example is from the financial field. I actually have two examples there. One woman used the word navigate. I navigate the rough waters of financial services so that you get to the end with your problem solved. And it's probably, something along that line, but the word navigate gives one a sense that this person knows what they're doing and they're going to get me through to this so that I can retire comfortably. Another person, again, this was years ago, used the word coach. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm a financial coach. I help coach you so you get your goals achieved. Those are just simple little examples. Think about what it is that you're doing to benefit your client, and then find the language, the analogy, if you will, the metaphor, what you are doing for your clients, not how you're going to solve their problem, but that you're going to solve their problem.